Hey Thea, this is Matt with Search Strategy Marketing. I spoke with Edward the other day and I promised I would send you this video. I'm going to show you or give you 3 tips that you can apply to your website so you can start to beat out these guys here. Full service landscaping contractor, Sonoran Landscape Design for the keyword landscape design, Mesa, Arizona. It's pretty simple actually. And being in those top spots here, when I look here, this is a good place to be. #1 position is really good. So I'll start with some content, and then I'm going to talk about backlinks, and then I want to talk about citations in this map pack and sort of what it means to be in this area. Okay. So the first thing I wanted to say is I love this. This is beautiful, gorgeous work, and I do love um, the get a quote button up here. I like the click to call. That's really good. And you do have 2 buttons here, learn more and also about us. Let me see what happens when I click learn more. And so it goes to your services. I might suggest that you have something that's more of a call to action to go do something. They're on your site. They found you. You want to give them an opportunity again to do that. But I understand you want to show them your services because it is beautiful work. But you definitely want to do that. The next thing I would mention is that Google likes to see around 1,500 to 2,000 words in that top spot. Uh, that's preferred. Not the people who are there won't necessarily have that much, but that is an opportunity for you to tell Google very clearly, this is what we're about, and these are all the things that we do. So you could expand on all of these different services that you have and talk about the locations that you serve. That would be something you could absolutely do. And another thing too, with that same content, you have Amberstone hardscaping. I'm not really, so what they're seeing, or excuse me, Amberstone landscaping, what they're seeing here in this title tag, it's not really telling Google, where you are. And it's not giving them a keyword. So if you're in Mesa, you want to mention Mesa, or if it's Phoenix, wherever the location is that you really want to be coming up for. And one other thing too, when it comes to these keywords, these buyer intent keywords, images are a great place to put them as well. So I go to save this image, it tells me it's got some gobbledygook here. You could save that, download it and save it as a landscape design, Mesa, Arizona, and update that picture with that keyword. So Google, when they crawl the site, they see it and they say, oh, they're doing this service here. And the same with these pictures. I think this will be the same. Yeah, Amberstone landscaping, it's a beautiful photo, but yeah, it doesn't really say much. So we want to make sure that you've got that keyword in there. So that's the first thing I would suggest. And to give you some sense of other keywords that you could talk about, now this is just Mesa, but you've got landscape designer, Mesa, Arizona gets 20 searches, landscapers in Mesa, Arizona, 50 searches, Mesa, Arizona landscape 40, that's just Mesa. I'm assuming that you might do more than that. So there's lots and lots of keywords that you can start to come up for in the area or Arizona. You could do Sonoran. So all those different things that you could do for keywords. All right, so the next thing I wanted to talk about are backlinks. And so what is a backlink? Backlink essentially is any link that's coming from anybody else's website to your website. The more backlinks you have, the more popular you are in Google's eyes. And all these other websites are vouching for you. They must be popular and important. We're going to put them up higher in search when people search for those keyword terms. So right now you have 72 backlinks at this point, with coming from 20 different domains, which means 20 different websites, and you have 35 in organic search. So you're coming up, most of your traffic is coming from branded keyword here, Amberstone, which means that somebody knows you, they're probably coming after that, but I'm not sure. Maybe it's not saying Amberstone landscaping, so maybe it's for that. You're coming up hardscape design near me, 8, you're getting some searches there. So that's not bad, we could do that. But let's take a look at the Sonoran Landscape Design folks and see what they're doing. All right, so they have 106 different backlinks at this point, and you have 106 backlinks coming from 43 different websites. And they're coming up for landscape design, Mesa, Arizona. They're coming up #1, Mesa landscaping, they're number 11. So they're getting traffic for a keyword search right there, that landscape design, Mesa, Arizona. So that's worth that top slot if you come up there. if you get another 20 searches a month from that, two of those will turn into a lead. One of those will turn into a customer. So 20 different additional searches to your website can be extremely impactful. So that's why it's important to consider what the backlinks are that you have. So you want to outdo these guys. You can. This is a tool I use called SEMrush, but you can get into other tools and find out the backlinks, and you can copy their backlink profile and try to get the same ones. It's good enough for Google. It's going to be good enough for you. So I think that's one thing to consider. All right, and the last tip I wanted to give you was around this map pack. And if you're not familiar, this area here, these are Google guaranteed. You can actually pay to be in the spot. Your site, they do a background check on you, and they'll put you in here, and then they'll ensure that you do good work. And you can pay to be in that spot. That's a nice spot to be since it's the first place, but you got to pay for it. The next thing here is the Google Map Pack, and the way that the majority of the ways that you get into this is that you have your name, your address, and your phone number, and then you have citations all over the web. So citations are your name, address, and phone numbers. They appear here in Google My Business, the Google Business Profile, but they're in Angie's List, they're in Yelp, they're in Better Business Bureau, they're in expertise.com. So many different directories that you can be in, and you just want your name and address and phone number to be the same across the board, so that Google says, all right, these are the same guys, they're all over the place. We're going to put them up here in the map pack. Another thing to consider too is that you also want to have keep adding reviews. Reviews are really important, and you can also add images. If you add an image, you want to save it with a keyword, and you also want to geotag it. So you tell them, this is a job that we had done in Mesa. This is a job we had done in Phoenix and Gilbert, wherever the area is that you want to be coming up for, that you're telling them about that. So between updating your content and improving your backlink profile and getting more citations, you can find yourself in this area here and this area here. And again, these are money positions. So the more that you are in these top positions, the more likely they're going to click on you. And if you get 100 new searches a month for this, and you get 10% of those to turn into leads, half of those turn into customers, you're looking at 5 new customers from doing that. So these are my tips for you. If you would, please give me some feedback on this. I'd love to know if this was helpful or not. And if you want to have any kind of further discussion about how you can do this a little bit more at scale, please let me know. Again, my name is Matt, and thanks. I hope you have a great day.